Hey, what's up, guys? This is Khortlyn from Austin Underground here with the Dodos. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Amazing.
Thanks.
So you flew in, or you drove in from Colorado. How that drive must have been amazing, right?
Yeah, you had some words to say about that.
I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous, and it was made a little extra eerie because Merrick was in the back seat watching The Walking Dead, and we plug in the audio from his laptop into the speakers in the van, so we can't see what's going on in the front seat, but all the like spooky music and like zombie sound effects are playing while we drive through.
That sounds like quite an adventure. So you're on tour for your newest album that came out 2 months ago? Yes? Yeah. How was it writing that album? Did you have any process of, getting the music down or?
Well, we didn't spend a lot of time getting ready to record the record. We kind of went in the studio with like a few ideas and just the record ended up being like a record that was made spontaneously in the studio. So no prep.
I feel like the spontaneous ones are always one of your favorites or like one of the best, right? Yeah.
Well, there's a very the first time you hear something coming back through the speakers that you made, you're kind of like naively like, oh my God, look at what I did. And you don't have time to sit there and like pick it apart and start to hate on it. So yeah, it's got that quality of like, good job.
So you just released a music video for the song Competition where you were dancing, and that's it. How was that, learning the dance moves? Because I read that you aren't, or you don't think you're a great dancer, but I think you were fine.
As the lyrics in the song say, he's the greatest dancer. What? I guess you're not familiar with disco.
Thank you. And it was fun. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work, but it was really, really fun to like rehearse and like get together for rehearsals, but not playing music, like still doing something musical, but sort of breaking down the song that we recorded like in a totally different way. It was like surprisingly very similar to one of our band practices, like the kinds of conversations that we had during our dance rehearsals. Just like, oh, you have to do this for this many beats, and then you do this, and it has to all match up, and yeah.
So I recently saw that someone got a tattoo of your lyrics. How surreal is that to see the impact that you make on someone's lives?
That was funny. If you're talking about the one I think you are, that was in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And that, I was like talking to the crowd about another Dodos tattoo that we had seen, and this girl in the front row was just like me too, and rolled her sleeve up. And I don't know if there's another one. That was just the title of a song. But if there's another one with lyrics, like, that would be awesome. We've seen more Dodos tattoos on this tour than any other one.
That's true.
Is it a good feeling to know that you've like impacted someone's life like that enough for them to want permanent ink on their body?
It really depends on the tattoo, it's like whenever you see a tattoo, there's good ones, there's bad ones, and yeah, if it looks good, if it looks like a cool tattoo, then it's like, okay, we did good, or like that's all right. If it doesn't look good, then it's like feeling of responsibility of yeah.
Like, I don't like that. It's not my fault.
So
Please
far,
get that off.
It's been all right. There was one in Chicago that was like, it was actually like it was a cool tattoo. Like it looked really nice. Like, and it was vague enough where it wasn't like it didn't have to be tied to our band. It was just like a nice looking tattoo.
So what's next for you guys after South by Southwest? More touring? Where's the next stop?
Well, we're all thinking about going home because we're going straight to San Francisco after South by's over. But shortly after that, we're headed to Europe, doing a European tour in like 3 weeks.
That's really exciting.
3 weeks in 3 weeks, something like that.
That's cool.
4 in, 3 out.
So is there a message that you want to give to any of your fans or people who listen to you or people you want to listen to you? Or
first face tattoo gets a free sticker.
Ditto. I can't top that.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Dodos.
I don't have any stickers.